to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CM Trading, and today is June 24th, 2024, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the highs of the day, the Japanese yen trending and trading on its lows. But first, no major economic events scheduled for today. And as we shift over, looking at the Forex signals, the major pairs pretty much unchanged, and so are the indices, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ, really unchanged. Some are trading. As we look at commodities, though, gold looking like it's about to bounce on supportish level, and looking at the stocks, Apple and Nvidia trend lower, Nvidia gapping down even. And lastly, look at cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin continues to trend downwards to 62K. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go with the Japanese yen, okay, on its lows, and it's looking like it's going to break out 159.71, only about 29 points from its all-time record lows, a 160-ish level. If you look at a weekly, that's it. This is where it's at, okay? So if it does make new lows, this is going to affect the markets as this is changing its character as well. Now, jumping into commodities, okay, this is where it gets interesting as well, because gold trades together with the Japanese yen, okay? They do have a correlation, and it's jumping right now at 23.30 right now. So I wonder if it'll get back to its 23.65-ish later today, if that continues to bounce later today. Now, there is lighter volume. This is summer trading, so keep that in mind. I know it's cold down in South Africa, but the rest of the northern hemisphere is going through a nice summer. So with that said, there's lighter volume this time of the year. Now shifting over to the U.S. markets, not much doing. If we look at the Dow Jones on a 4-hour chart, you can see it. It's very, very choppy. Yes, we did make some moves back last week. Okay, we're almost about 700 points over our all-time record highs. Okay, but we're in this range. Okay, we've been trading between 40-ish thousand and 38,800-ish level, and this is right now the first time that it's breaking out higher. So we may see some upside potential today. Now looking at the NASDAQ, okay, it was pretty much dead last week. Okay, after retracing 300 points after hitting all-time record highs last week, it did retrace a little bit. Now looking at the two stocks that retraced, Apple retracing to 207 from 219. Okay, that was a decent sell-off. Let's see if we get a bounce today. And the other one that retraced was Nvidia. Nvidia and actually had a gap down. It closed the gap and then sold off again at 124. Okay, it's pretty decent movement. Okay, for intraday trading. Okay, going to 128 from 124. That's $4. Okay, that's a pretty decent range. Okay, but it's choppy. It's a choppy market right now in terms of Nvidia not having clear direction. Now, what I do want to highlight is JP Morgan. Okay, because JP Morgan is at only $4 away from its highs. It did gap down on Friday. Now, the question is whether or not it's going to continue this upwards momentum that it's had since hitting 192, right? We're about 50% from our high and 50% from our low, okay, between this 205 and 192-ish level. And so we're almost smack in the middle of that, okay? And it'll be a telling sign pretty soon with the FOMC coming out with their rate statement as to which way we're going to go moving into next month. So this is really super important to keep on the radar as well. All right, so lastly, let's take a look at Bitcoin trading at 62,782. It's just trending downwards, okay? We're looking at a daily, just easily. It finally broke when it got that bounce at 65. But if you look at it, it's holding on to that moving average and using it as a resistance-ish area. Now, we are getting into support-ish area at 62K. Okay, so keep that in mind. We may see this end, okay? But if it doesn't, we could go back to 60K. So there's another downwards room for it to go, okay? But keep in mind that there's still some potential for a bounce here, all right? So those two elements have to be there, okay? This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.